A strange family. A phoenix maid of feather and flame decided marriage was the game. It looked around, and who'd appear? A golden retriever with a tale of cheer. They tied the knot. What a surprise! Imagine the looks in the neighbors' eyes. Soon came babies, three at that, a bear, a dragon, and a lioness cat. The dragon breathed fire and scorched the rug. The lion roared and the bear gave hugs. Chaos, laughter, love galore. The strangest family you've seen before. Maya, tiny and bold, a lioness in shoes, with a grin that can brighten the gloomiest blues. She twirls through the day with giggles and cheer, and somehow makes every moment feel dear. Sully and Clive, her brothers, her crew. She adores every game, every hug, every boo. She bounces and twirls in gymnastics delight, a tiny tornado of laughter and might. Soft as a whisper, funny as can be, mischief appears when she's feeling free. Mommy's her anchor, but Daddy joins the chase. They tumble and tickles all over the place. Her doggies and Elmo are her trusty allies. Together they conquer each day's surprise. But the greatest adventure, as all will agree, is being our Maya, sweet, wild, funny, and free. Wolf Bunny. A family walked into the deep, dark woods. A wolf smelled the family, and the family smelled good. He crept through the trees with a bloody thirst. But which of the children would he eat first? He slinked and he sneaked with a glint in his eye. He practiced his pounce with a villainous cry. But just as he leapt with a thunderous grrr, the family gasped and said, "Wait, is that fur?" From out of the bushes, not scary or big, came a bunny in a costume, a wolf in a wig. His ears flopped forward and his tail was puffy. He tried to look fierce, but he's just so fluffy. "I wanted to scare you," the bunny declares, "'cause wolves get respect and I just get stares." The family all giggled, but they offered a snack, a bright orange carrot, and he nibbled it back. He grinned through the crunch with a hop and a spin. "I'll stick to scaring squirrels, they always give in." And off hopped the bunny, still struggling to look mean. The littlest bunny with the biggest wolf dreams. Clive. In a world of dragons, bright and bold, lives Clive, with stories yet untold. A mind that paints in skies of blue, he builds whole worlds from craft and glue. His soccer shoes are lightning fast, he zooms ahead, he's never last. Then off he drums a thunderous song, with rhythm fierce, joy lifelong. He makes his siblings laugh and play, a hero to Maya, a guide to Sully's day. He's silly, he's clever, with jokes that shine, but kindness is his greatest line. For when the dragons fade at night, and crafts are put away just right, the thing that glows beyond his art is Clive's big, bright, and gentle heart. Dad versus the wall. Dad once ruled the soccer pitch, fast and fearless, smooth and rich. He'd twist and spin, he'd score, he'd shout. Now just waking up takes stretching out. He'd sprint for hours, twist and spin, and laugh at the bruises on his shins. His legs were muscular, his lungs were steel. He played for glory on the field. But seasons change and knees protest. His back says, "Come on, give it a rest." Now stretching counts as cardio, and he ices things he doesn't know. Still, he's excited for a brand new quest, a harness, a rope, a climbing vest. With chalk on hands and hopeful grin, he follows his wife to the climbing gym. She scales the wall, all grace and might. He follows close, well, not quite. Halfway up, he starts to groan, negotiates with his aging bones. Go on ahead, he calls, you win. She encourages, just try again. He'd love to, but his calves might snap. He'd probably settle for a victory nap. She reaches the top, strong and serene. He hangs below, a sweaty scene. She waves and smiles, says, you'll get there soon. He mutters, maybe next afternoon. Yet there's pride behind his joking tone, because strength, he knows, has changed its home. It's not in his arms or legs these days, it's in the cheering, not the praise. Strong then, sore now, still he tries, climbing walls with tired thighs, and though he falls and makes a fuss, he loves the wall, and Mom, and thus, again and again and again, he'll climb because he will beat that wall at least one time. Sully. Sully's quiet, calm, and sweet. He listens first, then moves his feet. He spots the things most people miss, like shadows that dance or sounds that hiss. He hums a tune, both soft and low, a secret rhythm few folks know. Music hides inside his head. It follows him from room to bed. He loves his sports, oh, what a fan. He'll cheer and clap as only he can. But still he keeps a quiet grace, a secret smile upon his face. Halloween, his favorite night. The moon is big, the air feels right. He loves the ghosts that giggle and jog, but none as much as a ghostly dog. He dreams of tales with shining eyes, of barking spirits in disguise, and when he laughs, it's such a sound you can feel the joy that's just been found. With Clive beside and Maya too, there's always something grand to do. They dream up worlds both wild and wide, with laughter echoing inside. While Sully's quiet, kind, and true, he saves his best for just a few. But once you're in his secret skies, it's like you've won the grandest prize. Big Bend. Out in Terlingua's desert, where silence settles low, we wandered into open space to see the starry show. The stars came out like glittered maps across a pitch-black sky, and when Starlink drifted overhead, we swore, but mostly you swore. It was mostly you doing the swearing. It was aliens passing by. We hiked through Big Bend's rugged trails, each mile a story told, canoeing where the canyon walls rose ancient, red, and bold. 10 miles up to Emery Peak, breathing thin but feeling strong, the kind of climb that makes you laugh at how the journey feels so long. Peregrine falcons soared above, coyotes echoed in the night. A tarantula paced across our path, unhurried by our sight. Bright green caterpillars we found along the stone felt like tiny desert kings claiming every rock as their throne. We slept like desert creatures do, deep, dreamless, and at peace, as if the quiet air around us made our restless motions cease. We met a cast of characters, Rachel Bright and Bobsky Wise, and Kate, whose presence made old memories arise. Each night spent with Rocky Stratton Grace, with astrophage and saving stars across the endless space. Somehow it fit the desert, that sense of small and vast, of being held between the future and the remnants of the past. We swam at Balmorhea, cold water a welcome retreat, restoring our tired legs and rinsing desert dust off our feet. And all the while we kept on searching for a meal we'd call real food, only to find that in Terlingua, even restaurants have attitude. We kept on looking for a feast that felt just right, but in the desert, veggie burgers put up a fight. But the truth is this, the best of it was simply me and you, side by side in wild places, learning something old yet new. That even when it isn't candlelit or dressed up in classic romance, a trip can still be lovely with dusty footsteps, stars, and chance. Sully for the gold medal. Pin by pin and frame by frame, Sully stayed focused and sharpened his aim. With every roll, his spirit grew. He had a gold medal dream, and he saw it through. No doubt, no quit, no trace of fear. He gripped the ball, his focus clear. Through ups and downs, he held his ground. But now he wears the victor's crown. The ball would glide, then crash and spin. His sound of triumph roared within. Not luck but heart, not chance but skill. A champion's calm, a competitor's will. 2 gold medals now, a shining pair, proof of courage beyond compare. He rose above, he found his way, and made his family proud today. For victory's more than what the score shows. It's rising each time life deals you blows. And Sully's gold will always gleam, a symbol of his strength, his will, his dream. Abby. She's smart and she's fierce, a force through and through. A mother, a healer, with dreams she'll pursue. Her will is a flame that refuses to die. She sets her own goals, and she actually tries. A nurse practitioner with a mind that could challenge the stars. She fixes the broken, and she mends people's scars. She climbs every wall, both the real and the tough, and somehow makes strong look easy enough. She's beauty and power. She's laughter and grace, with music and mischief that light up her face. With a flute in her hand or a ukulele's tune, she fills up our house like a bright afternoon. She's wanderlust hearted, she's steady, she's kind, the love of our children, the peace of my mind. But best of all wonders the world could define, my favorite thing still is that she's mine.